for joining us on this 2K broadcast. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
Beginning a quick road trip, you know they want to put their best foot forward, get momentum on their side. But it's going to take great execution to make that happen.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Yeah, that's just great recognition by Quickly, not letting the clock speed him up.
Here's Harden. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Quickly. Outside Ingram. Off target from three-point range. Now done. Lets the three fly. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
James Harden just has his head on a swivel. This guy has such great recognition when a kick-out pass is needed.
Back to Barnes. Quickly outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Dunn. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 5-point game. To the right side. Reed for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Now this is the value of Naz Reid. A center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. Out left to the wing. Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Overdone. And it's Quickly with a miss.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long-rangey athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. And the Clippers with the ball. Batum's shot is off. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. BA, back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. On offense, here come the Raptors. Here's Shed. Ingram, double team. Left side Reed. Pass to Murray Boyles. Reed in the post. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Harper. Puts it up from 15. No good, off the front rim.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Reed. He's got 5. Ingram on the wing. From outside the arc. On target from range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Clippers trail by 7. Now here's Dunn. Still without a bucket. Pass to Harper. To stop the run. That shot off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Toronto out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned to us.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Here's Gordon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gordon's got his first basket of the night. It's Pirtle high post. Pass to Shed. Now here's Dick. Clock at 6. Shoots over Harper. Dick with a miss. Clippers trail by 4. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Pass to Dunn. 4-3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Gordon brings the double team. Here's Murray Boyles. No points yet. Here's Shed. To the paint. Toronto passing it around. From deep purple. Counted from distance.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Again, Los Angeles.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Outside Dick. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Harper. Here's the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Shed, defended by Dunn. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Here's Harper. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
And Doris, the Clippers coach, Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sideline.
And B.A., a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And so quickly we'll bring it up to the Raptors. Driving in to the left side wing. Here's Dunn. No good with the triple. The Raptors with a lead. 54 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Ingram. Now Reed. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Bassie. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. Nice D from Reed.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points and moves on. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
What you love about Scotty Barnes, he can do it all. Score it, board it, pass it.
Here's Castle. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Toronto out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clippers trail by 4. And he lobs it up top.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Harden with it. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Up top, Castle. Now Harden. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Well, James Harden might not be winning MVPs or leading the league in scoring like he used to, Doris, but he can still help you win games.
Oh, B.A., he demonstrated that he can command an offense as the lead guard. He can either score it at a high level or he can make sure he's a facilitator for his team. There is no doubt he contributes to winning in a big way.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Brian, back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Mamukelashvili. Back to Quickly. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Jacks up a 3. Mamukelashvili, no good. The Clippers trail. And it's all tied up. Bassie's got 6 here in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Quickly with the ball. Done in his pocket. And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Caught off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
To the left wing. Back to Harden. Back to Bassie. Castle outside. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. Toronto leading by 3. Barnes a screen. Pass to Shannon. Outside Ingram. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the 3 off target. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have. Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Castle outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Barnes. Now quickly. High arcing shot. Rebound by the Clippers.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Dunn outside. Back to Harden. And here's Lopez from the arc. Gets the three to fall. Lopez has got his third bucket of the night.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Outside Harden. To the wing on the left. Fires the three. And Lopez with the three. And now a 6-point Clipper lead. Cuts off the pass. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Raptors making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
As always, Allie, we thank you. 6 to shoot. Harden. Good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
With the step back. Here's Dick. It's hauled in by the Clippers. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
A fairly confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Pass to Reed. Back to Ingram. From the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 9. And stolen by Dick. Quickly with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. Here's Dick. No good on the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Quickly. Outside Ingram. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Rebounded by Dick. Raptors trail by 7. Ingram into the lane. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Stolen by quickly. Here comes Toronto on the push. Book it! It goes!
This guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
Well, this team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Now Dick jacks up a three. Oh, he cannot hit.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul. The Clippers making a switch here. Dunn left side. Here's Harden. And the three misses. Raptors trail by 5. Barnes in the post. Gordon pulls it down. Tipped. And here's Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Shot clock at 5. Flushes it down with both hands.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
.51 seconds left to play in the fourth. They set a pick. 4 on the clock. Castle pulls it down. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And Toronto calls time here. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Castle pulls it down. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now here's Harden. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Except